Michelle here. In this video, we're gonna go over mobility exercises that are safe to do in the very early postpartum weeks. You can start doing those exercises right after getting back from the hospital. Please note that it is not recommended to engage in extreme physical activities right away postpartum. It's recommended to wait 6 to 8 weeks postpartum before you do that. However, considering the amount of effort that you're doing just by taking care of your little one, bathing, feeding, changing, carrying in your arms, bouncing with your baby on you all day long, it's kind of ironic to tell you not to do anything at all because you're already doing so much. So what we're gonna do here is take the same intensity of what you're doing anyway already and just change the way that we treat this intensity. So we're going to add mindfulness to those movements. We're going to put intention into our movements, and in that way have a really nice mobility workout that is absolutely safe for those very, very early postpartum weeks. Are you ready to start? Let's go. We're gonna start on all fours, so go ahead and place your knees down on the ground, palms on the floor as well. And just start moving your body, arching up and then curling down. This is called cat and cow stretch. It's very dynamic, arching out and bringing down, out and down. You want to try to breathe with it. Inhale as you look out, tailbone is out, head is up, and exhale as you look down towards your navel as much as you can. Let's take it one more time here. Great, and from here, find a nice neutral spine. So you should have a little bit of an arch in your lower back, a little bit of a curl in your upper back. And think about moving horizontally, parallel to the ground, parallel to the ceiling. You're gonna bring your tailbone to the right side and try to look at it. So your spine is kind of bending sideways, and then go the other way, tailbone to the left, and try to look left towards your pelvis. Going right and left. You see, so this is very gentle. We're not going crazy here. Nothing that we're doing here is more intense than what you're already doing by just taking care of your baby. Great, come back to center, bring your pelvis down, release your wrists a little bit. And go ahead, lie down on your side. You can keep these bent, really, I just want you to be comfortable so it doesn't matter. And then what we want to do here is just create big circles. Close with your upper hand and then open behind you. And again, close with your upper hand and open. So this gives you a nice chest opening plus some gentle spinal rotation, shoulder mobility. You're being slouched all day long, I'm gonna guess, just by taking care of your baby, which doesn't feel always so good and can also bring your posture down in a few inches. So we want to make sure that we're working to improve that. So just big circles here. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to switch to the other side. Use your hands, always use your hands to push yourself back up, especially since we still don't know if you have abdominal separation or not. It's better to go sideways and using your hand at this point. And switching to the other side. So go ahead, lie down. Extend your bottom hand under your head. Close your upper hand and circle here. Open and close. Of course, you can always put a pillow under your head if that feels better. It's very individual, really. Big circles here, nice and gentle. Let's take it 2 more times. Good. Beautiful. And release from here. Go ahead and lie down on your back. Place your hands in a W position next to your head, and then send your arms all the way up overhead, and then bring them back down. So every time your hands are going up and down, you're just going to be dragging them on the ground. You might find this a little bit hard to do, especially if your posture is slouched forward. In that case, if this is what is happening, what I want you to do is bring your hands to the side, lift them in front of you, have your hands right in front of your chest, and then bring them overhead. And maybe you're gonna stop right there, and that's totally fine. Let's go up again and bring them forward. What we don't want to do, what we absolutely want to avoid, is bring your arms overhead and then see what happens to my back. I'm arching. So if that's happening, I'm gonna stop wherever I can reach. So you can choose whether you want to bring your arms over your head or you want to do the W's dragging on the floor. The next exercise is going to be a hip mobility exercise. So stay on the ground. You're going to place your feet on the floor and open them a little bit wider than what would usually feel like normal. So just a little bit more than that. And then let your knees drop towards one side, keeping both feet on the ground, and then to the other. So kind of like a windshield wiper, you know, moving side to side. So this is really great to open the hips, bringing movement back to your lower back, stretching the sides of your body. And this one is also a great way to initiate movement when you wake up in the morning, or in the middle of the night for that matter. So you can do this in bed, right? All you have to do is kind of turn to your back and move your legs side to side. So try to do that every now and then. It's gonna feel good, I promise. Let's take it one more time, side to side. And from here, we're going to stand up for our last mobility exercise for today. All right, so find a comfortable standing position. You want to have your feet pretty wide open so you have good grip to the ground. Hands can be on your waistline, and we're just gonna dive into those hip circles right away, reducing tension from our lower back, opening the hips, lengthening the sides of our body every time we go from one side to the other, and take it to the other side. Release. All done. Great job, Mama. Thank you for joining me on this very gentle postpartum body movement session. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.